The Star Excursion Balance Test, or SEBT, is a reliable measure and a valid dynamic test to predict risk of lower extremity injury, to identify dynamic balance deficits in patients with lower extremity conditions, and to be responsive to a variety of training programs. It identifies stability and limitations in all vectors and is used for symmetrical assessment. The only equipment required is athletic or masking tape. The setup of the SEBT requires the floor to be marked with a star pattern in 8 directions, 45 degrees apart from each other. Participants should thoroughly warm up prior to the commencement of the test. Warm-ups should correspond to the biomechanical and physiological nature of the test. In conducting the test, athletes should remove their footwear, place their toe, heel, or the center of their foot directly over the center of the star, and place their hands on their hips. When using the right foot as the reaching foot and the left leg to balance, the athlete should complete the circuit in a clockwise fashion. When balancing on the right leg, the athlete should perform the circuit in a counterclockwise fashion. With their hands firmly placed on their hips, the athlete should then be instructed to reach with one foot as far as possible and lightly touch the line before returning back to the starting upright position. The test administrator should mark the spot at which the athlete touched the line with their toe. They should then repeat this with the same foot for all reach vectors before changing feet. After they have completed a full circuit with each foot, they should then repeat this process for a total of 3 times per leg. Of note, failed attempts include the following. 1. The athlete cannot touch their foot down on the floor before returning back to the starting position. Any loss of balance will result in a failed attempt. 2. The athlete cannot hold on to any implement to aid in their balance. 3. The athlete must keep their hands on their hips at all times throughout the test. And 4. The athlete must lightly touch their toe to the reach line while staying in full control of their body. Any loss of balance resulting in a heavy toe or foot contact with the floor should be regarded as a failed attempt. In scoring the test, with test complete and all performance measured and recorded, the test administrator can then calculate the athlete's SEBT performance scores using the average of all 3 attempts per foot. The test can also be normalized in distance for the height of the athlete taking the test.